Diamond page where stories collide. Love and life, we take the ride. Economy stirs, society hums. Grab your seat, the future drums.
It's yet another exciting episode of football across the top 5 major leagues in Europe. My name is Captain, and then I welcome you to DMP Sports today. In here with me are my usual panelists, William and then KD. All right, William, how do you feel this evening?
Well, it's been amazing the whole season, and I think most of the top leagues are ended their leagues today,
Right,
by playing their 38 matches.
in England, yeah, and Spain as well.
Yes, and then some of the things we expected, we predicted beginning of the season.
They have come to pass.
I don't think so.
Oh, it did.
There were a lot of surprises this
Of course, yeah.
this weekend,
season,
and I wasn't surprised. Looking at the performance of some of these teams this season, I wasn't surprised by seeing what I saw today.
All right. Fair enough. KD, so of course, it's obvious the EPL has ended.
Yeah.
Your team has really performed greatly. Arsenal are the champions. In sum, looking at Manchester United, what would you say was the best moment of the season for your team?
Okay, so the match against us now. Yeah, the match
Is it
against us now.
the second leg or the
No,
first
the second
leg?
leg, not the first
second
leg.
leg.
No.
Oh, okay.
The first leg we played very
Right.
well, but we were not lucky enough. But the second leg, trust me, it was I don't know the kind of adjective to use, but it was amazing, right?
From Doku's goal
from Doku's goal
to
to
Cunha's
Cunha's,
late
the
also
surfing and
comeback.
all those things. Trust me, it was amazing because
I
It
get
was a
you.
team
for a
to watch,
longer
right?
period of time, I if my memory serves me right, was it like 10 years or so?
Yeah.
We had not even
know-
our best results in the Emirates is just a draw.
Yeah.
Right? And it's barely happened. So when we beat them at their own turf, trust me, I was very, 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 very happy.
And it was a
Very
comeback
happy.
too.
Yeah, comeback.
Right.
Great comeback.
Impressive. Before I come to Will, there is one thing I'm fascinated about your team this season, right? It's like you picked points from the top 5
Yes.
teams.
Yeah.
How were you able to do that?
So I've been saying it here and I'll still repeat it. Mostly it's on movement,
Okay.
right? It's on movement and how well the coach reads the game.
All right.
Right. So you see some of the matches, sometimes we win those matches from the bench. So we really took our chances very well.
Right.
And in terms of defending too, I think this season a lot has improved.
Right.
In the midfield, trust me, Casemiro was holding the team. Most of these wins against the big guns were Casemiro's brilliance. You see over there, because he's a master tactician, he's able to read the game very well.
Right.
And hurt teams when needed. So for him, we losing him, it's really going to be difficult to replace such a talent.
Such a talent, right?
But I think as we are going forward, I'm sure maybe probably we'll get a replacement, but not the exact replica, but maybe probably something similar. Yeah.
Great. Now back to you, William. We both support Chelsea.
Exactly.
Well, we started out great.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point. It was like a step forward, 3 steps back. But before then, overall, what would you say was the best performance of your team before coming to where the pendulum or momentum whereby 1 step ahead, 3 steps back? And now we ended in 10th position, that shouldn't be us.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all we finishing the league on the 10th position because coming into the season, I think averagely Chelsea had the youngest team in EPL. Don't forget the whole of last season, we used one coach who understood the system. Again, we were playing conference. Coming into this season, I think we were expecting more of experienced team because you are going to play Champions League. Aside that, we had so many problems regarding about changing of coach. Then we changed coaches twice. So we finished the season with a third coach. That alone tells you that, 10th is even good.
And also, I think to add to what Willie has said, you see, coming into the new season, you were coming with a coach that has built a team, right from the Conference League to the Club World Cup. So he knew each and every player's ability, right? So you let's go back and look at the Conference League, for example. Conference League, he was using the second team of Chelsea to play that kind of matches, those kind of matches. And at the end of the day,
especially
look at
the
happened.
group
Yes.
stage.
And
Exactly,
he was using the first team to play the league and other cups, right? So he knew each and every individual's ability and talent and when to use them, right? So when I heard that they've sacked him, trust me, I just told myself,
And even if you look at, after
think
sacking the
Chelsea-
coach, if you look at the coaches which were brought in,
yeah, they were not.
think
They were
none
not.
of them
They were not.
were on the
Their level.
pedigree
Their
of-
level was
Yeah,
very,
that's
very,
true.
very, very.
So,
low.
so to me, honestly, I'm happy with the 10th position. At least we are not going to play in Europe.
So I think it will give us ample time to regroup and then see how best Alonso will pick up. And then, so all the best for.
So hopefully we add some experience to the team.
Yeah, of course, you need to buy.
That is
to be
key.
honest with you, you need
That
to
is
buy.
key. That is key. Yeah, so we have a couple of news in here whereby Nico O'Reilly of Man City has won the young star or the young player of the season. I think he's been incredible. I don't know whether you've been following.
This guy 100% deserve it because coming into this City game, City bought a left back, which is Atinori, but he couldn't cement the left back position.
Right.
A position City has been struggling since Mendy.
Since Pep came,
I think when Pep came, I
I
think he
think Mendy
brought in
was a
Mendy,
little bit
Benjamin
stable.
Mendy.
Yeah.
But since they lost Mendy to that rape case,
yeah, it has been difficult for them. They bought is Gomez guy from Spain.
Yeah.
he never performed. Zinchenko
Yeah.
never performed very well. But
this guy has really shown, and even getting a call up for a national
For the
team,
national team, yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive.
he deserves it.
Great.
that's you see, that shows you how Pep Guardiola is. And I don't know whether you've seen it. Look at the big and the top coaches in the world
leagues,
now.
yeah.
They are all linked to Pep Guardiola. Just name
One
it.
way or the other.
Luis
Arteta,
Enrique,
Mikel Arteta.
who again? Just
Maresca.
mention them. Maresca. No, I'm talking about currently those who have jobs.
Well, more or less,
who are,
I think
who are performing
he's
very
still-
well
he's still-
now.
One
They are
way or the
all
other,
linked to
Maresca-
Pep Guardiola.
The amazing thing is when it
Germany,
comes to your
company.
leg, when it comes to your leg, automatically his philosophy dominates your leg.
Yeah. Look at Germany company. Name them.
We
They are
all know
linked-
English
Most of
Premier
them,
League.
yes, they are all linked to.
Yeah,
Pep Guardiola.
English
So
Premier
that
League was
shows-
more like aggressiveness, the pace, but
flow.
now,
But right now, it has
almost
changed.
everything.
It has everything. Both Spain, the
Starting
flair
from
from
the back,
Spain,
goalkeeper who plays.
He went to
whatever
Germany.
from Germany.
It started like a
France,
possessive
everything.
football. He came to England, the same Spain. So it tells you that he has the influence.
So it's like he adds an ingredient
Yes.
Yeah,
to everywhere,
he goes.
and then it makes a difference.
And so far, it's only England national team which is not benefiting from his philosophy.
Right.
Because
Yeah, of
I
course.
think Germany won the World Cup
Yeah.
with almost like 5-6 players from Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich, yeah.
And Barcelona also had
For
almost
Barcelona,
like...
yeah, every-
So, I
those
mean,
times it was
he's a
between
good coach.
Barcelona and Real Madrid. So yeah.
Right. And then still on City, Haaland, I think he's won the third consecutive top scorer of the season. And then, you mentioned Pep Guardiola. It's unfortunate, but, sometimes when you make your mark out there, you should be able to, And I think he's living on a good note. No, not a good, on a better note.
Yeah.
He's won like 6 premierships within 10 years.
He won like, is it 20 something cups for them in
It's
the
like
space of 10
24
years.
years. That is impressive. Are we going to see a coach of that caliber?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think we can see that kind of caliber in the league now. I don't think so.
Right.
But gradually, I'm seeing some, how do you call it?
Please don't mention Arteta.
Yes, of course, I'm seeing it in him.
Oh, goodness.
And Arteta has been at Arsenal for how many years? 6 years.
6, yeah.
This is, I think it was his
His sixth
7th
year.
year.
This is 6th year or 7th year.
I think his 7th year.
Well, anyway, whether 6th or 7th.
Guess
But
what?
the thing is,
Arsenal is
I
playing
am
with
seeing
that
some
art and
eclipse.
antics.
Yes, I'm seeing some eclipse from Pep Guardiola's camp in Arteta. What he's used this Arsenal team. In fact, trust me, everything. I think Arteta should one day take his time and thank Pep Guardiola, because had it not been him, trust me, I'm not sure he would be able to coach Arsenal.
Right.
Because
Right.
when they took him, everything he learned, everything, you realize that he was trying to instill what he learned under Pep Guardiola in his players. At first, it wasn't working, so he laid off all those dead woods and he brought in his own.
Right.
And right now, you see the success is chalked now. I am not surprised at all.
To me, I think like let's talk about the fact the inconsistency of most of the teams this season. It's been something way that we need to talk about it.
So are you trying to say that because of the inconsistency of some teams, that's the reason why Arteta has?
Yeah,
Arsenal
to me,
won?
because next season
Officiating. No, officiating is number one. Officiating is
to me,
number
I think
one. Like,
next season, let's wait to see Arteta next season, because
yeah, probably.
for Pep,
No, but you
For
see,
Pep.
the reason why I disagree with you is one. Fine, let's leave the Premier League jurisdiction. Let's go to Champions League. Look at what he's done over there. He's never lost a match. He's not lost. Remember, we are here to play the final. He's not lost. And what? He's conceded fewer goals, like 6 goals. So it tells you something.
I think Chelsea still holds that record, right?
It tells you
Yes,
something.
Chelsea
How
He's
many?
considered again 4.
They consider only 4
Yeah,
2021.
Yes.
Yeah, we consider.
And so, yes, so it tells you. No, but for you people, whenever you get a good coach, trust me, look at Jose Mourinho. When he won the league, he considered like 15 goals during his time.
Yeah.
So for Chelsea, we've seen Chelsea with very good back and all those things. But you see, look at Arteta's team like this. In the Premier League, they chalked. In fact, they considered lesser goals. In Champions League too, they've repeated the same thing. So trust me, if I say that I'm seeing something in Pep Guardiola in Arteta, trust me,
Okay, fair enough.
next season he will
Fair
still
enough.
dominate. And the next season he will still dominate
Let's
because
see.
of the quality he has now and the experience as well.
Let's see. Let's see.
EPL has a full of surprises.
Of course, for that one,
Okay.
we know APL has is full of surprises. But look at what Pep Guardiola did. He won 4 consecutive times. It was only Manchester United, who did it in the previous
3
years,
times, yeah.
3 times in a row, and he broke the record. He equaled and broke the record. So trust me.
Okay. So West Ham is gone, Burnley is gone, Wolves is gone, and then we are looking at Coventry, Ipswich, and then Hull City. Sometimes or oftentimes, right, it's difficult for newly promoted teams to fit into the league. Burnley came and then they are out. What are the chances for Coventry, Ipswich, and then Hull?
So it all depends on the management and those are the helm of affairs. Because at the end of the day, I was telling myself, fine. So right now, any promoted team, they have entered into the Premier League. You see, the Premier League is very difficult. So whenever you enter into it, you don't have to just, most teams, when they come, they just open you, okay, we want to also prove that we are there, we are this, we are that, we are that. But you see, sometimes you need to lay back. Look at exercise or look at the terrain, how it goes, right? And also map up a strategy that will also meet it, right? Don't come and be like, hey, we are coming to open up and play. No, sometimes you need to sit back a little bit. Yes, it's a strategy. Because your energy can never match up to the big boys.
Yeah.
Because they have the qualities. Unless maybe probably you also come and you do what Nottingham Forest did some time ago. They bought the stars, they bought the players. And at the end of the day, and the thing too is whenever you are buying to, you have to buy the right kind of players. You don't have to just buy the stars and all
to
those
me,
things.
I think like the best thing as a newly promoted side to do is to buy experienced team to your team. Look
No,
at
but
Sunderland.
you
Look
see-
at Sunderland, for instance.
Okay.
Bringing
Shaka.
to the
Shaka
midfield.
and Ronaldo.
Broby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, those caliber of players have played on a big stage. They are well experienced.
Yeah.
So they know how to manage games.
But you see, sometimes whenever you are also going on that tangent, you need to tread with caution, right? Because if you buy and you don't buy well, trust me, it will really, really go against you. If you buy and you don't buy well, it can go against you, right? Because it has happened before. Nottingham Forest, they did it. They bought almost big players, and at the end of the day, at last day, they were fighting for Premiership survival, right? So whenever it's not necessarily about the big names, but you see the right kind of players. You see, anytime we talk, we say it is about the mentality. So you buy players with the right kind of mentality. And those are the players that will help you to build your team. So for me, all the newly promoted teams, I urge them to at least try go into the market, not England alone. Go to Spain, get some flair over there. Go to Italy, get some rigidity. In England itself, get the pace and all those things. And at the end of the day, you are good to go.
Okay, let's fly to La Liga, whereby yesterday Kylian Mbappe was voted as the top scorer for the second successive time. Although they've gone without a trophy, what are we supposed to be looking out for Real Madrid in the coming season?
So, of course, Jose is coming. For me, I wish they had gotten or maybe employ somebody with that kind of mentality where you play the ball, right? See what Barcelona is doing, right? Barcelona, whenever you are watching Barcelona, their matches, you enjoy it because they play football, the performance alone.
Yeah, but they can't
Right.
beat Chelsea, and I like that.
Well, anyway, you can. Well, there are facts over there to back it. So, but you see, for me, I was expecting somebody in the lives. Of course, they've sacked Alonso, so somebody like Alonso, the Marescas, right, to make the team their own, right. But for Mourinho, they are bringing in. He's just going to manage the dressing room.
Well, let's see.
And by the end of the day, the pitch, because we all know Mourinho. For now, we know Mourinho, the kind of football he plays.
No, but
He
I
likes
think
defending.
it will be different looking at what he's established at Benfica.
No, but Benfica, they never lost
Yeah.
this season. They never lost. So he should tell you they defended very well,
If
right?
if you look at Kylian Mbappe, he's a prolific striker.
Yeah.
And I always say this Madrid team is not about the forwards. It's about this midfielders.
No, but they also have the midfielders.
The
For me,
midfielders,
I think it's all
the
about management.
midfielders they have, are they the ball carrier midfielders?
Of course, look at Chomani. He's very good when it comes to.
He is too
He's very-
rigid
Yes,
for
of
the
course.
team.
No, but
we need some kind of creativity from
Like the Toni
midfielders.
Kroos.
No, but they have
Luka
Adagula.
Modric.
Adagula is very creative.
See,
One of their creative players over there now,
bro,
currently. He's
the
very
whole
creative.
thing is,
Look at Jude
Adagula likes
Bellingham.
to carry.
Yes,
He's
the-
more like
An
a
offensive.
midfielder who likes to score. But in terms of holding up to a ball,
Oh, then it means you need to because to be
And I
to be
think,
honest with you,
he's more of
the
like
only
an offensive
holding
player rather
holding-
than
they
a
need
defensive.
they
No,
need
but he has the eye for
Pedri. They
goal.
need Pedri style of midfielder because look at they lost Toni Kroos. They lost Modric. Those are the kind of midfielders that if you're under pressure, you give the ball to them and everybody cools down because they know they don't lose the ball.
Yeah.
And any given chance, they pick up a dangerous passes. That is what Madrid is lacking. So you could see how many offside. I think if you look at statistics, Mbappe has done more offside than any of the attackers in Spain.
even against Barcelona. Was it this
Because
season
they
or last season?
don't
Yeah.
time his running,
Yeah.
which is very, very bad.
So are you trying to say that they don't have, in fact, Mbappe doesn't have the right materials around him to progress?
That midfield, that is what Madrid is lacking.
I think they need to obviously restructure their midfield, and then as William is
Because
you know,
don't
highlighting. I
forget,
think
if you,
that is what
if
they
you
are
have
lacking.
those
You see-
kind of midfielders, you don't lose the ball easily.
Yes.
That alone takes pressure from you. And they don't have Chouameni. He's more like a tackler. He wins the ball. But that forward passes, that under pressure ball control, he's not having.
Okay, because he couldn't get the time to learn from the best.
Probably.
Casemiro. You see, the time he came, Casemiro also went to United.
leaving, yeah.
So because anytime, if you remember, for Real Madrid, midfielders they've not been a problem for them. Anytime they tend to bring in somebody who was understudy. Right, Chouamani never got that exposure.
To me, I think
Bellingham never got that exposure.
I think naturally that's
you could
not
also
their
situate
style.
it to that.
You know, there are players who are naturally gifted. Take Bruno Fernandes. Even if the team is not performing,
You see him.
you see him in the game. And if you give him those spaces, he will pick up those passes.
Yeah.
Pedri, he will control the game for you. But Chouameni, Bellingham, Valverde, those players are rigid. They are tacklers. They put you, they're able to press you for the ball. But when they get the ball,
What to do with the
what
ball?
to do with the ball is a problem. And I think that is what Mbappe is lacking in Madrid.
So then Mourinho doesn't like this kind of creativity players and all those things. His own is rigid. Yes.
Well, you may never know.
That's so I think
Don't
I think
forget-
this will
A new
suit
tactic.
him.
Don't
or
forget when Mourinho was at Inter, he was always
Exactly.
using
Even Inter example
player
like
like
this.
Schneider. 'Cause Schneider is more like a playmaker. When he was at Chelsea, he was having a player like Lampard. And that's why Lampard had so many link-up play with Drogba. Madrid, his first destiny at Madrid, he was having a player like Ozil. He brought Ozil actually from Germany because he's that kind of holding player who can pick up passes. And that's why Ronaldo benefited so much from Ozil. So Mourinho likes those kind of players. But at the same time, he wants that midfielders who will protect that kind of special midfield when they lose the ball.
And they already have them. So I don't think it's going to. But for me, I think that he is going to handle whatever is in the dressing room, whatever issue they are facing in the dressing room. But we are here to see. Because to be honest with you, if you ask me, I doubt. Real Madrid will come good next season.
Anyway, let's see what happens. Let's be hopeful. And then flying to Italy, just a couple of hours ago, they've come up with the best players in the league for the 2025-2026, whereby DiMarco of Inter won the overall player. Yildiz won the Rising Star. Lautaro Martinez, best attacker. Nico Paz, your favorite player from Como, won the best midfielder. And then Marco Palestra won the best defender. He's at Cagliari. And then Roma's goalkeeper won the goalkeeper of the season. I don't know if maybe it was something that you've been expecting so far since we've been following Italian.
Of course. For in Italy, Martinez, to be honest with you, what he started the season were like, he's been amazing. He's been prolific. So
I think he's like the Olivier Giroud kind of strikers. You don't really see them, but at the end of the season,
he's very, very strong.
And then at the end of the season too, you get
very
to
direct. Yeah.
To me, it's about the time the Italian league has to set up. Because last season, we had Scott McTominay having the best player. And this season, DiMarco. We watched DiMarco in Champions League. And he was looking terrible this season. Trust me. So if a player like DiMarco wins best player in your league, and then you come to Champions League and we don't see him, then it tells you that your league,
there's something wrong. But I beg to differ because DiMarco this season in the league
has been
perfect. Trust me. In assist, I think he's leading.
Yes.
He's leading the assist chart. So, and anytime, and trust me, he's a kind of player I will try to want him. I will just call the Inter United, the board. Call the Inter a board. Bring him to United because he's the type of left back that attacking minded. Like it's like he has the
So more
attacking
like you
minded.
can play
Yes,
him like left winger.
yes, left
kind of
winger
thing.
back, and the kind of formation we are playing. I think it will suit
fit
us. So
in, right?
to be honest with you, hearing that he's won the best, trust me, in fact, my hands were up, and I was like, no, he deserves it. To be honest with you, he deserves it.
Okay, great. And then let's go to Saudi. Joao Felix was voted as the best player of the league, having scored 20 goals and then 13 assists.
Assist, yeah.
Does it really tell that the Saudi league is, say, like a little too loose, or he just went out there to just prove that yes, he's
No,
a
I don't
top-level
think
player?
he's a top level player. To be honest with you, Joao Pedro has been from Portugal to Spain to England.
Yeah,
Just that it was rather unfortunate that Chelsea wasn't really
Well,
getting
he's on
playing
loan.
time.
He's on loan, by
He's
the
still-
way.
well,
Yeah.
anyway, but I'm not sure he's going to come back to Chelsea.
Hopefully.
Right, but he deserves it. And this season, he's been their top. Apart from Ronaldo,
Yeah,
he has been their best. Right, in terms of creativity, he creates assists for them to find their ways and all those things. So he deserves it. He deserves it because goal contribution is like 30 something, 33 or
33.
34. So he deserves it. He deserves it.
Yeah, and then if you look at the Al Nassr team, they had the likes of Sadio Mane, Kingsley Coman,
Ronaldo
Cristiano
himself,
Ronaldo, and they have Brozovic.
yeah.
So it tells you that what they were lacking was the creativity number 10 there.
Yeah.
True.
And coming in with the numbers he's having, then I think he
surprise.
absolutely
Yeah,
deserved
it's no
the
surprise.
award.
Impressive.
Because he was a missing piece in their
So
team.
it tells you that whenever you get the right players around you, trust me, you perform.
You perform.
So that's why I'm saying that for Carrick, to be honest with you, I doubt Carrick. Mourinho, I doubt him. But if they're
It's
able
too
to
early
get,
to doubt
Oh,
Carrick,
yes,
my brother.
no, to be honest with you, I wouldn't lie to you. Because when United, when we are playing, I
For
don't
now, he has proven.
I don't see, no, fine, of course. You
proven.
prove
No,
it,
let's
you prove
let's
it.
let's look
I
at
don't
your
see,
the
I don't
results
see
today
the,
against Brighton.
yeah,
He won
yes,
3-0.
yes.
I don't know whether you followed the game.
Well, I was
We
surprised,
talk about a
but I
team
wasn't
Brighton
really, but-
was beating them up and
Of
down.
course,
Up and
yes.
down, yeah.
And it's
yeah,
not really
yeah.
about the
No,
Brighton.
And then he
Brighton
went out
was
there to
very
smash
poor.
them.
If
yeah.
you-
Brighton was very poor.
if
They
you
were,
watch-
they were very wasteful today.
If you watch the build up to, I think, their second goal,
Yeah.
bro, it tells you that Michael Carrick is doing a good job.
Well, that's why I always tell you that we rely on moments. Like, for example, I don't know if we are going to come to Liverpool because Liverpool themselves, I don't know the reason why still Slot is at post. Because by now, I expect them to sack him.
No, one thing
I'm so happy that Liverpool is still keeping an slot because that is what my team Chelsea is lacking.
Yes.
We talk about Arteta, Arsenal looking better today.
Right.
No, but
His
you see-
sixth season.
there are
I'm making
instances-
a point here. His sixth season. We talk about Klopp. He had almost 7 seasons or 8 seasons in Liverpool. We talk about Pep Guardiola today. He's having his 9th season. Coaches need that longevity to build their team.
Of course, yeah. No, but there are instances whereby you see where the team is going. You see. Also, then why is it that United never gave Amorim
Bro,
the chance to
United
also continue?
gave Alex Ferguson a chance.
Of course, yes, I know. But look at Amorim's
Amorim.
case.
Yeah.
Look at Amorim's case. He was. I don't know where he was taking the team to, but I don't want to use that word. He was taking the team to the value of the shadow of the head.
How
right?
many seasons did United give Amorim? Almost like 2 seasons, right?
No,
No,
one
half a season
also when he came, it was halfway through. Then he had a full
So 1.5,
season, but
right.
so let's say 1 year.
And then we are talking about a coach who took United way below 15th position.
16 or 15.
No,
Yeah,
15th.
15.
15. Okay.
That was so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Exactly,
are
that's
building
what
a
I'm saying,
team.
yes.
But at least from first to 10th,
It
it's
should be
manageable.
It's
Yeah.
manageable, yeah.
But to take a team like United to 15th,
That's
Very
terrible.
it's a
bad.
problem.
It's very bad. You see, that's why I'm saying that. You see, not always. It's not always. Sometimes you will see glimpses of it, right? For example,
true.
Ferguson's own, they saw glimpses of it. Pep Guardiola's own, they saw it. Klopp's own, they saw it. But look at Slot. Slot's case, trust me, they gave you money to buy your own players. And I will always say this: the league he won last season, he was still living in the shadows of Klopp. He was using his materials. He never bought it. Only Chiesa. He just brought in Chiesa, and which he was not playing him, right? And at the end of the day, we all saw it.
Yeah.
He won the league convincingly. The next season, we gave you money. Go and buy almost £500,000. £1 million. We gave you money to buy your own players, and why don't you see what you are doing?
If you're a coach, you comes to a team for the first season, you are conceding, and at the same time you are scoring, and then the following season, you are scoring, and at the same time conceding. There is a problem.
Yes,
because you need to balance
A
your team.
perfect example is Klopp when he came. Where excuse my language, Gen string. They said Klopp's forward was very, very deadly, but when it comes to back, he brought in who? Van Dijk.
Van Dijk. He brought in a new goalkeeper.
And the rest is history.
Yes. So to me, I think let's give Carrick the chance. Okay. I mean, he has done well so far. He has done well.
I'm not saying fine. For right now, you've given him the nod, so you have to give him the right materials to operate better. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I support you.
Okay, so let's run through the World Cup preparations, and then England has brought up their 23-man squad. Norway, Senegal, Germany, and then Egypt. We still are waiting for the senior national team of Ghana. And the news coming in is that the list will be released on June 1st.
The deadline.
The deadline
day.
Yeah. I don't know if we still be. Do we have any? Because just a couple of days back, they played in a friendly against Mexico and then they lost 2-0. I couldn't stay up to watch the game, but looking at the highlights, I think probably I may just see a couple of players from this friendly compared to what it's been. Mm-hmm. What are we to look for entering into this World Cup, facing the likes of England, Croatia, and then Panama?
To be honest, I think that they need to call up the right players. Because this Makwe and all those things, in fact, we need to just ship them away and give the coaches we always employ the chance, the nod to just work, right? Give them the room to work. And that is when they will call the right players, develop their tactical prowess, instill in the players what they themselves, they want them to play, right? And at the end of the day, you will see the glimpses and the successes we will chalk. Fine, the World Cup, we are not going to win it, but at least we need to also we need to cement our names over there, right? Because we've already done it before. Previously, we called players, of course, they had pedigrees and all those, but they were not really playing in better teams. But we were able to get the right. We were able to squeeze the juice out of them, and for them to also play very well. And right now, we are mentioning their names, right? So at least we should just give the coach.
To me, I'm just waiting for the list, but
it's taking long.
Not even that. To talk about it, I'm waiting because as at now, I still think about the quality we still have in this Ghana national.
It's very, very low.
How many players will get into this big countries or first level?
None. Don't mention Semenyo because I don't think Semenyo.
To me, I'll mention
top flight.
He's the only player I'll mention because
which team?
Because coming into
in Brazil,
Premier League team of the season alone tells you that he's a top player.
Of course, no doubt.
But apart from Semenyo, and then considering about Kudus.
Well, anyway, most teams he will enter into most teams. Well,
from goalkeeper
even in England, he
to defense. I don't think Blaster have the quality to give us the surprises compared to the 2000.
But your captain and other
no. I still see them as average players.
Jordan, are you?
Oh, okay.
We are talking about a player who is taking his team to Division 1. Not even relegation.
Championship.
From championship to Division 1.
Yeah.
So,
That's
bro,
so not good.
It's not. And even to talk about the England, I'm so disappointed in Tuchel. We know him to be.
Let's not talk about England yet. Let's worry about our problems before we get out there. Because I'm thinking that he'll be sacked probably after the World
But
Cup.
I don't think so. To be honest with you, I beg to differ, to be honest. You see, whenever it comes to Tuchel, he has his own way of doing things. He did it at Chelsea. He won the Champions League. But at the end of the day, he had this confrontation with the board and they sacked him. Right? It was not on, his sacking was not on a performance basis. No. But it was on confrontation. That's what I'm saying. He has a way of doing his own things.
But if you
right?
look at,
For example, look at Maguire like this. He knew Maguire, he's going to meet the likes of Croatia. When it comes to Croatia, the tempo, maybe he'll be meeting Brazil, he'll be the kind of tempo. And who again did he drop? Arnold, like he explained all the reason why he dropped all those kind of players.
And that's the reason why
he called up players that he thinks.
I don't agree with him because football is not just about tactical. Sometimes it's about
tactics plays a bigger role.
Sometimes it's about movement. You have this particular special player in the team who creates a chance out of nowhere, and then you are leaving Cole Palmer, you are leaving Foden. These are the players who have the creativity powers to change a game for you. To me, the number 10s that he's going with, I don't actually like.
Oh, you know what?
See them
Left to me alone. We should worry about the Black Stars. You know, let's leave
the Black
their
Stars,
squad for them.
the least said about them, the better. Because as at now, I don't know the reason why they are still delaying, and you have to wait the deadline before you release.
I know, right?
Anyway.
Okay, lovely viewers. With that, the 2025-2026 season of the top 5 European League has ended. In our next episode, we'll be diving into the Champions League final between PSG and then Arsenal on the 30th of May. And then we do the preparation for the upcoming World Cup, whereby we'll be giving you gist and juice of what happens in the tournament. With that said, I would like to say a massive thank you to our production team. The entire production team, and then our lovely viewers as well, right?
Yeah.
KD,
All right.
do you have any shout out to?
Yeah. Shout out to the production team, Levels, Regio, and Joe. Yeah, shout out to them. They're doing an amazing job.
All right, then. Peace.
Shalom.
Diamond page where stories collide. Love and life, we take the ride. Economy stirs, society hums. Grab your seat, the future drums. A diamond page, oh let's engage. Every topic, every stage. Borderlines blur, but hearts stay true. Diamond page is all for you. The brass is bold, the groove runs deep. Thoughts to ponder, truths to keep. Snap your fingers, feel the flow. Diamond page, now here we